Hello everyone, today we will do FRQ 5 of the 2022 Calc AB exam. A few days ago, I finally got my AP test results back and I found out I got a 5 in Calc. Comment below if you want me to make a video showing how I prepared for the AP exam. Now, let's get into the problem. Consider the differential equation dy over dx equals 1/2 times sine pi over 2x times square root of y plus 7. Let y equals f of x be the particular solution to the differential equation with the initial condition f of 1 equals 2. The function f is defined for all real numbers. This is a differential equation question and should be pretty simple. Part A gives us a slope field picture. It says that a portion of the slope field for the differential equation is given below. Sketch the solution curve through the point 1, 2. All we need to do is draw a curve that follows the slope lines. Something like that. You can do anything similar and it will generally be fine. Also, I make sure that the line goes through the point and extends to both sides of the graph. Now on to part B. Write an equation for the line tangent to the solution curve in part A at the point 1, 2. Use the equation to approximate f of 0.8. We need to find the equation of the tangent line, so let's start with the formula for any general line. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. We are given the point 1, 2, so that is our x1 and y1. We can also find the slope m by finding dy over dx at point 1, 2. After doing the calculations, we find out that m equals 3 over 2. We can plug this into the equation of the tangent line that we were working on. We can leave it unsimplified like this. For the second part of the problem, we can plug in x equals 0.8 to the equation that we just made. We can also leave it unsimplified, but since it's really basic, I calculated it out and it ends up being 1.7. In part C, it is known that f double prime of x is greater than 0 for negative 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. Is the approximation found in part B an overestimate or an underestimate for f of 0.8? Give a reason for your answer. First, we say that f double prime being positive in the interval means that f of x is concave up. If we visualize concave up, the tangent line has to be underneath. Since f of x is concave up, the approximation of f of 0.8 is an underestimate. Part D tells us to use separation of variables to find y equals f of x, the particular solution to the differential equation dy over dx equals 1/2 times sine pi over 2x times square root of y plus 7 with the initial condition f of 1 equals 2. In this type of problem, small calculation errors are really common and I almost made one myself, so make sure to check your work. First, let's separate the x's from the y's. Next, we integrate both sides. It looks a bit hard, so let's break it down into easier pieces. To integrate on the left, we add 1 to the power, then divide by it. On the right, we have some simple u sub that I will write out, but if it's really easy for you, you don't have to. Make sure you add the plus c on the end, since it is worth points. Next, we isolate y. Divide both sides by 2. C is a constant, so we don't have to put divided by 2. It just remains a constant. Next, on both sides, we square everything and then add 7 to it. We then plug in 1 and 2 as x and y to find c. After simplifying this, we find out that c equals 3. We get our final answer from this. If you want, you can check your answer by plugging in the initial condition and seeing if both sides equal each other. So that was FRQ 5. Differential equation problems are really common, so you should make sure you learn the method on how to solve them. They are really similar to each other, so it shouldn't take much time. Did any of these 4 parts give you difficulty? Let me know in the comments. Also, I post around once a week, so definitely subscribe in order to be notified when I release a new video.